Is that a wolf? That's a wolf. They're not far away. They are not far away at all.
I'm animal trainer Brandon McMillan. I've spent my whole life handling some of the world's most dangerous animals, but never in the wild. Now's my chance to go face to face with them after dark, when they're most active and most deadly. Whoa! To show you what no one sees. The secret lives of animals at night. The wild shores of the North Carolina coastline are a remote and inaccessible wilderness, virtually untouched by man. By day, this backcountry offers pristine and quiet natural beauty, but at night, it becomes a labyrinth of thick forests, twisting rivers, and barren shores. The darkness and dense vegetation provide the perfect hunting ground for fierce nocturnal predators. Carolina bobcats lie in wait. Black bears roam in search of a quick meal, and the cottonmouth water moccasin lurks just out of sight. It's a foreboding mixture of flora and fauna that makes venturing out at night a potentially deadly endeavor. I'm here on the Alligator River. This is a remote part of North Carolina's backcountry. This place is actually so remote, they used to call it no man's land. I'm meeting up with Michael Morse, a researcher, animal expert. He's the guy that's gonna point me in the direction of one of the most mysterious animals on the earth, the red wolf. I've come here at night because that's when red wolf packs hunt, using their superior nocturnal senses to take down prey. This area contains the only wild population of red wolves in the entire world, and I want to be one of the few humans ever to witness a hungry pack working together to make a kill. Declared extinct in 1980, red wolves were reintroduced to the Carolinas back in 1987, where they have battled back, preying on the abundance of rodents and deer here. Led by an alpha dog and his mate, red wolves typically live in packs of 8 to 15 and can run up to 30 miles an hour. Under the cover of darkness, their superior senses give them a serious edge. Red wolves' sense of smell is 100 times more sensitive than a human's. They can hear sounds far beyond a human's frequency range. Combined with acute canine night vision, these advantages allow the red wolf to hide in the shadows, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The Carolina backwoods are filled with nocturnal hunters and predators. And in the darkness, it's impossible to know where and when our paths will cross.
Brandon.
Yes.
Glad you made it.
How you doing?
Fine, thanks.
Michael has studied the red wolves here for 20 years and has helped bring them back from the brink of extinction. He closely monitors their activity, but rarely after sunset.
What do you think my chances are, not only seeing a red wolf, but maybe seeing a kill at night?
They're real scarce. It's not like in an open plain where you just see them. The habitat around here is so thick, they're just really hard to see here.
So what are my chances? Slim to none?
Well, we'll see. You know, you've got to be positive.
I see why now. It's a very intelligent dog.
Yep. Very social animals, very pack-oriented.
Yeah.
Just like wolves, all wolves, they pair for life.
Yeah.
Produce pups once a year, which is this time of year. You know, that's the whole crux of the social organization. You know, that pair, the pair bond establishes very, very strong. And
that's how they form their packs.
Yeah.
Mother,
they
father,
that.
all the pups. And that's strong family. No wonder humans understand wolves so well. I mean, they work almost just like us, you know? We have families, we stick together as a pack our whole lives.
They're very doting parents once they have the litters. There's usually one of them always with the litter when the other one's going out hunting. If there's family members from the year before still around, yearlings, one of them will be standing by the den. They always guard those pups because they're so defenseless, really, when they're born. Their eyes are closed, the ears are down.
Yeah, but 6 months later,
Yeah, they're out running around.
look out.
You know what I truly love about the wolf? It's the way they hunt in a pack. It's the precision. It's like a finely tuned watch. All the parts play a vital role. And if one is out of line, bam, the kill is off. I mean, that right there is incredible.
The pack is the central portion of the whole existence. The idea of a lone wolf, all that,
Yeah.
it's really, you don't really see a lot of lone wolves.
Michael agrees to take me to an area in the backwoods where his recent research indicates a high level of red wolf activity. But even he isn't keen on staying out here at night.
It gets kind of eerie. I mean, you're in the middle of 150,000 acres of wilderness. You know, you typically don't want to be out by yourself.
So once he shows me the lay of the land, he'll be heading out, and I'll be on my own.
Let's go find some red wolves.
Our plan is to head to a lowland forest northeast of Michael's research facility, where the red wolves' favorite prey, deer, raccoon, and rabbits, all roam. There, I'm gonna scour the region for any signs that will hopefully lead me to their pack. But this 50 square mile area is home to only about 140 red wolves, so it won't be easy.
There's a path I can barely see where I'm walking.
This dense foliage blocks out nearly all light, so to find the wolf pack, we'll need all the tools at our disposal. My camera crew switches to astroscope to help find a route ahead.
The red wolf, you know, it bounced back from the brink of extinction. It was down to only 14, and now it's bounced back to well over 140. That's just incredible. If it wasn't a pack animal and as territorial as it is, I don't think it could have ever done that.
That's as close as we came to losing them forever. 14 animals.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, and since then, they've done really well.
After hiking several hours, we reach Milltail Creek, which stands between us and the hunting area we're headed. The quickest way to reach the other side is by canoe.
We're off.
As we paddle across the creek, Mike teaches me a valuable tool for tracking wolves, the wolf howl.
Usually we try and howl 3 times, and the second time you want to drop it down in tone.
All right, let me see if I can try this.
Nice. Just like that.
This wolf howl will be my most powerful tool in finding them, and it might just bring them right to me.
All right, Brandon. You're on your own.
We've crossed the creek and reached the red wolf feeding area that Michael suggested, but this is as far as he goes. From here on out, my crew and I are without a guide in this treacherous terrain.
Hearing all kinds of stuff about me right now. The night is so alive around me. This place is kind of spooky, though.
While I scout the area for any signs of a pack, I decide to set up my motion sensor camera to catch any action that I might miss.
Generally, animals, they pick an open path. Easier the better for them.
This camera will be a second set of eyes on this thick forest.
There we go.
And it'll be one of the best tools I have to outwit one of the world's most mysterious and elusive animals. With over 25 times more olfactory senses than a human being, the wolf's nose is capable of sniffing out a drop of blood in 5 quarts of water. Their ears can detect sounds at quadruple the range of the average human and can locate the source with pinpoint accuracy. And with excellent night vision, these wolves can sense me coming from a mile away. Red wolves are stealthy predators who leave little evidence of their passing behind, so it's key to search for scat piles on the forest floor or claw scrapings on trees. If the red wolves have been here recently, I may be able to find a clue.
I got tracks right here. Check this out.
Unfortunately, when I shine my light, I realize that this print can't belong to a canine since it lacks any claw indentations. It was most likely left here by a bobcat, one of the East Coast's most wily felines. The Carolina bobcat relies on keen hearing and excellent night vision to ambush prey, bringing down deer and goats with razor-sharp fangs and a bite to the jugular. Bobcats are found lurking throughout the United States, yet all most people will ever see of this evasive nocturnal animal is a set of tracks from the previous night's hunt. With the possibility of a bobcat being close by, I take out my thermal cam to see if there are any more animals in the area.
Thermal imager. Picks up heat, not light.
Since the bobcat print is the only one I can find, I check the forest floor for any heat signatures that may have been left by an animal that's passed by recently.
Oh! Look at this. Hey, check this out right here. This right here is your basic American toad.
As a cold-blooded animal, this American toad will burrow into the earth to keep itself warm. Since its body matches the 55-degree air temperature, it appears to my thermal imager as icy blue, while the orange forest floor, still warm from the day's sun, registers at 70 degrees.
Look at this. You see those two little lumps? It's actually poison glands right there. That's why not many creatures can eat this guy. The only one is the hog snake. They're immune to his poison. So he's actually pretty safe from most animals. Go on, pal. On your way. All right. I'm getting actually pretty deep out here. It's getting pitch black. I think I have a good spot right here.
After hours of searching and no sign of wolves, I decide to call it a night and set up base camp. Although my tent is hardly any protection from what could be out there.
I don't know what time it is. I just can't sleep. Keep hearing things just creeping around the woods.
I felt something crawling on me, too. I know there's spiders in here, I just can't. Oh, check this out.
Although harmless, this nursery web spider is not a welcome addition to my tent for the night.
That's a big sucker right there.
It's my second night looking for red wolves, and so far I've had no luck finding any signs of their activity. But I'm hoping my motion sensor camera has caught something I haven't. Let's see what I got.
Whoa. There's something out there. Oh, it's a black bear. I guess he didn't like the wildlife eye. It's in a bear's nature. If they see something curious, they'll approach it.
I'm just lucky this black bear found the camera and not my tent. Although curious, most black bears will flee from humans, and injuries only occur when people try to interact with them. But in rare cases, hungry black bears have been known to treat humans as prey, stalking and killing them for food.
Oh, he didn't like this eye. He actually got spooked and ran. Wow.
The bear sighting is actually helpful to my quest because bears and red wolves have such different diets and habits that they're not likely to be stalking the same part of the forest for food. So my crew and I head deeper into the forest looking for dense vegetation and thickets where wolves are most likely to build dens.
Walking in pitch blackness, and something in the woods is right next to you. Some thick brush out there. There's something creeping around. It's so subtle. It's hard to see over the hedges right here. It's an ideal spot for wolves to lay right there.
Red wolves make dens in shallow depressions or deep burrows and use them mostly to rest, but also to escape the elements and their enemies.
This whole environment right here is just wolf country.
It's difficult to say if this is an actual den or not, but wolves might be in the area, and it's worth trying to howl. Although this dense foliage is not ideal, I'm hoping that they're close enough to hear me. With no response, either my howl sounds suspicious to them, or they're nowhere near here. I'm still not having any luck, so I head deeper into the forest.
Smells like rain.
Unfortunately, my quest takes a turn for the worse.
It's starting to come down, huh? Whew, man, it is pouring out there. The rain is literally like just golf balls coming down.
I won't be able to find any tracks in the downpour, and the wolves are most likely looking for shelter of their own. My only hope is that the storm ends soon, and I can continue my search. Unfortunately, after 4 hours of steady rain, it looks like it's not going to clear up tonight.
Okay, this is getting a little ridiculous. I'm sick of being in a damn tent, I'll tell you that much.
Hopefully, we'll have better luck tomorrow. The ghost crab. Capable of scuttling up to 10 miles an hour on sandy beaches, the ghost crab is considered an evolutionary marvel as it draws oxygen from the ocean but lives its life on land. Most active at night, they use their powerful pinchers to viciously clip off the flippers of baby sea turtles, one of their favorite meals.
They actually hide on the ground. You find little holes every once in a while. Right here, check us out. Let's see if I can get a hold of this little guy right here. They're feisty. Well, he's trying to pinch. He's trying. Oh, he's trying to pinch. Oh man, this is a big guy right here. These pinchers right here, pound for pound, they are so powerful. They actually tear off chunks of sea turtle right through my glove. I'm feeling it right now, man. Their eyes actually rotate 360 degrees. So this guy saw me coming way before I saw him. Man, that's a powerful predator right there. Pound for pound. They don't look like much, but trust me. The older they get, they actually have a little more red tone to them. So he's actually kind of young. They do get much bigger. Awesome. Just awesome.
Oh, look at, he's not there he goes.
Go on. Go on. You're free. Go on.
Out over the ocean, it looks like the weather is finally starting to clear, which is a good sign for tomorrow night's hunt for the red wolf. It's my third night, and the weather has finally cleared, but the rain has likely washed away all signs of wolf activity. Searching with a flashlight is futile as the wolves are spread out over too large of an area. My only chance now is to get them to talk to me.
That's a wolf. It's coming right over there. Oh my God. That is the most beautiful sound I have ever heard in my life. It sounds just like a symphony of wolves. It's just beautiful. I've got chills going through my body right now. Let's go right there. They're not far away. They are not far away at all.
With that many wolves in one area, it could mean they've made a kill. I better get moving if I want any chance of finding them. Since red wolves have such acute senses of hearing and smell, my cameraman and I leave the rest of the crew behind and head out on our own.
Be quiet. If you make too much noise, you will disrupt the pack and they will run. You never know what could happen.
We creep as quietly as we can into the clearing and find a large white-tailed deer dead on the ground.
This is just incredible.
Slowly, the wolves appear out of the shadows to feed.
They're right here. wolves feeding on a deer carcass.
These wolves are so stealthy, they probably followed this deer for miles, waiting for the right moment to strike. When hunting, they surround their prey and bring it down with repeated bites to the head, limbs, and neck.
They keep looking up at me as if they know I'm here. As long as I keep quiet, I'm fine.
Red wolves hunt every night, but usually only succeed in making a kill every 2 to 4 days, and can go an entire week without eating. But after a kill, each pack member will devour 5 pounds of meat, leaving very little waste, often crushing the bones to suck out the marrow.
This is just incredible. My skin is like trembling right now. I've got like goosebumps.
It's all led to this. After combing the forest, setting camera traps, and learning their language, I finally located a pack of red wolves feeding on a kill. It's amazing to think that just 30 years ago, seeing them in the wild would have been nearly impossible. And without extensive recovery efforts, by now, they would have been gone forever.
This is the most incredible thing I've ever seen in my life.
When they finish eating, they leave as they came, disappearing one by one into the darkness.
They're gone. That was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, man. My heart is pumping right now. Let's get out of here.
Well, that was nuts. I actually got to witness the red wolf in its natural environment. And even crazier than that, I got to witness them feeding on a fresh kill.
After what I've seen, I can't help but feel a certain kinship with these mysterious and unforgettable creatures. And we even had a little chat.
That is the most beautiful sound I have ever heard in my life. See you when the sun goes down.